Hello and happy Flip It Friday, and welcome to Flip It Friday with Arrival Coaching. I am Beth Myers, a Law of Attraction empowerment coach, mentor, and speaker. And we are going to dive a little bit deeper with Michael Franti's song, Good to Be Alive today. And he is bringing some good energy to ending 2017 and beginning 2018. So we are in a different location today, and I have somebody that is going to be joining me in a few minutes on the camera for Flip It Friday today. Kim, I am so glad to see that you're joining in today, and Kathy, hey, glad that you are here, and Ardith, happy New Year to all of you, and isn't it a good day to be alive? I am so excited to be coming to the end of 52 weeks on our journey of empowerment words. And we're ending with the letter Z today, and it is the word zeal. And I know for a lot of people, it's like, what do you mean zeal? What does that empowerment word bring to us? And one of the things that I want to share with you is the definition of zeal, so that it helps to set the tone for what we're going to be talking about today. So zeal, one of the definitions that I found was earnestness or fervor in advancing a cause or rendering service, hearty and persistent endeavor. And I thought it would just be perfect today to have a special guest on as we talk about it's good to be alive, and to talk about zeal and bringing forth that energy of persistent service and bringing that energy around something that you feel very passionate about. So glad that you guys are able to join us today, and we're going to turn the camera so that you can see who my special guest is today. And there she is. Can you say hello, Mom?
Hello, hello, hello.
This is my mom, Carol Myers, and my sister Kathy is on today. Kathy, so glad that you were able to join in, and glad we can be with all of you today. And I just want to thank you, all of you who have been part of this Thrive movement and the energy that we have had in this past year, diving into the 52 empowerment words each week and connecting music with that. So I'm so glad to have my mom here, because my mom is one of the most persistent and passionate people who I know, and I am so grateful. And Mom, you are my hero. You're not just my hero, but you're my shero. You get that? Yeah, okay. So we are going to, oh, Joe, you have joined in. So glad that you're here today. And Betty Wilder, so glad that you're joining in today. This is my mom, Carol, and we are going to dive into the lyrics a little bit today of Michael Franti's It's Good to Be Alive. And one of the things that he talks about really has to do with the great contrast that we see in our world. All of the things that we're like, I just wish these things weren't happening. The conflicts, the contrast in our climate, with our world, with natural disasters, also people making very poor choices that are forgotten by the love that really is what life is all about. And in his song, the lyric that I found most impactful for me was when he talks about what if this song was number one, and would it mean that love had won? Because it's good to be alive, and when we can focus on what we have to bring to each day and each moment and the joy that we can bring, that is what is so important as we live each and every day to its fullest. Right, Mom? Yeah. And my mom has been one of the most persistent and passionate people who has celebrated my sisters and I and our family and friends and all the people that she knows and my dad knew each and every day. And, you know, Mom, I just remember, Kathy, I thank you so much for sending us, my sister Tina, or our sister Tina and myself, all of the Christmas letters that Mom would write every year. And I enjoy getting people's Christmas letters over the holiday season because it catches me up and lets me know what's been going on. And one of the things that I love that you always did, Mom, was you celebrated us. You always celebrated us for what was happening in our lives, what was happening in your life and Dad's life. Even if there were things that were really tough things, that were challenges, like when you were diagnosed with MS. Yeah, but the way that you brought that forward into sharing it with people was about, I'm going to make every day the best that it can be. And I'm going to do things to help myself be able to move forward with joy and passion every day. And that's one thing I wish for each of you as you end 2017, is take out a piece of paper, write down the things that you are celebrating for this year. What is it that you can make a huge list about of all the things that you have to celebrate? Hey, Tammy and Susan, I'm so glad to see that you're joining in. Tammy says, hey, Beth and Mom. That's my friend Tammy. So we're celebrating Mom today and celebrating her making the choice to bring joy to each of her days and the joy that she has brought to our lives. And I'm celebrating my sister Kathy for all that she has done with collecting our family photos and putting together in chronological order in a book that made Tina cry when she opened it, that had all of the beautiful letters that Mom would write to share love and joy and passion for life each and every Christmas. So, and she's got her 3 angels on today, don't you, Mom? Yes, yes, you had somebody make that for you, didn't you? I think so. I believe that's right, yeah. And she always thought of us as her 3 angels. And we think of her as our angel, right here with us. Hey, Sully, so glad to have you here. My mom, Carol, and I are here for Flip It Friday today to talk about it is good to be alive and how important it is to bring joy into each and every moment and celebrate. So I want you to think of one thing that you're celebrating for this year. Maybe it's something that has to do with your relationships. Maybe it's with your career. Maybe it's with your finances. Maybe it's with your family. But I want you to think of one thing that you're celebrating, and would you type that in the comment, whether you're watching live today or if you're watching the replay. Share with us what you are celebrating. One thing in 2017 that you are celebrating, that it is good to be alive. So if you can type that in, I've shared a couple things with you. One of them is that my mom is here with us and reminding us that it is good to be alive and to bring joy each and every day. Sully, my friend in England, is saying, hi, Beth, and Beth's mom and everyone. So we have people from all across the United States and in different countries in the world that watch this, Mom. So my mom always collected dolls. And she had people, when they would travel across the world, she would have them bring her a doll back. And she created such an extensive collection of dolls. Some of them are located at the school where I retired from. Some of them she still has at home, and some of them will be shared with other people. She brings some of them here to be with her where she is living. So, you know, that's just another way here on Flip It Friday that we continue this Thrive movement of being connected with people all over the world and joining in on feeling that zeal for life and that energy. So one thing that Sully is writing, that Soul Tribe Connections, that's one of the things she's celebrating for this year, with being connected with people that she feels really comfortable with and feels connected with. That's important, isn't it, Mom? Yeah, it really is, isn't it? Ardith is celebrating the opportunity to meet Mom. Oh, awesome, awesome. Thank you. She's celebrating that she gets to meet you today. And Kim O'Neill is saying, I'm celebrating the freedom and joy I received when I said a bigger yes to me this year. Yes, Kim, that is awesome. And I am just seeing you unfold and fly. You know, I'd like to share. There we go. We're back again. Sorry for the interruption there with the internet service. We are, Jim Quick said in a podcast I heard recently that 2016 was the year of the caterpillar. The caterpillar was, it is slow and moving along, but slow and steady, making its way to be its best. And 2017 was the year of being in the cocoon. And it was a year of great contrast in our world, both on Earth with some of the natural disasters and things that are happening politically, all around the world, the contrast that's been happening. So it was like we needed to go within inside and be within. And 2018 is going to be the year of the butterfly and spreading our wings and flying. And there is a greater energy that is going to be brought forth in 2018. And we each have a choice each and every day to bring forth that energy, to live our days with joy and excitement and choosing what serves us in the best way to care for ourselves so that we can care for others. And my mom has always done that. She has focused on caring for all of us, but mom has done a lot of things to care for herself. And that's where I learned the importance of self-care. So you've been a shiro to me for helping me learn that self-care is so important, and being able to then care for others and share your love. Kathy is saying, I'm celebrating sleeping in with Joe and watching you and mom in our warm bed. Awesome. So glad to hear that, because yes, you're in California, so you're just getting up on this day. And I'm so glad to see that you joined, and Tatiana, so glad to see that you're joining us in today. Jacob must be on. Kathy's saying, hi, Jacob. And let's see, Alamata, thank you so much for joining in today. Sully is sending a big cyber hug to me and to you, Mom. So I'll give you a hug from her, a real hug, when we're done this. Yes, Anne, so nice to see you. So we are with my mom today, and I would like for you to think about something as we go into 2018. We talked about the importance of celebrating how good it is to be alive and to approach each day with zeal and that passion and bringing that energy to a cause and to service that you feel is important. And for me, the song today, the service is love, and being able to bring forth that love and that joy in each and every moment. And one way to do that as we end 2017 is to take the process clarity through contrast, or contrast through clarity. I said that wrong. Clarity through contrast is think about all of the things in 2017 that you have wanted to release. Things that you're like, okay, we've been there, done that. We don't want to have that happen anymore. So one of the things I would like for you to do is to, first of all, celebrate. The second thing is to be able to release. And by focusing on that contrast, the things that haven't served you, that you don't like, that have happened in 2017, be very aware of those things. And being able to write them down on one column of a piece of paper, and on the opposite column, being able to write down what are the things that you want to bring into 2018. What do you want to bring in more of? What is that clarity that you desire? For me, I've gained about 20 pounds. And I've talked about that before, and I have a plan of how I'm going to work on releasing that weight in 2018. And I'm really excited about it. And so one of the things that I desire and I have great clarity about is that I am going to increase my focus on health and being able to focus on what I can do to eat better, to exercise more, and continue some of the daily practices that have also helped to help me feel better. So Mom, I want to ask you, what is it in 2018 that, what's one thing you'd like to get rid of in 2017? What are you like kind of tired of that you don't want to focus on anymore? What would you like to release? Yeah, that's a tough question, isn't it? Would you like to release some of that? Would you like to release some of the things that are not serving you anymore, like being stuck, feeling stuck? Yeah, that's where I'm feeling stuck for myself. So what do you want in 2018? What's something you really would like to have more of in 2018?
Virgin strawberry daiquiri.
You want to have more virgin strawberry daiquiris in 2018. And they bring you lots of joy, right? On Fridays, you go to happy hour every Friday, and she gets a virgin strawberry daiquiri. So she is looking forward to that in 2018. I know for me, mine is going to be eating more healthy and exercising every day and getting to walk as I'm able to when it's not too frigid out like it is today. So I would like for you, and I challenge you, to in 2018, being able, before 2018 begins, before New Year's hits, really think about what are you celebrating, what are you releasing, and what are you calling in for 2018? What is that you desire in each of those areas? Health and wellness, for your relationships, in your career, with your finances. So that's one of the things that I hope that you can bring forth into 2018 by focusing on those three things. And I am just so excited for 2018 to be that year of the butterfly, where we all can spread our wings and fly with the choices that we make. And just as energy and music is a vibration, so are we. And we can choose to do things to bring more energy and vitality into our life by listening to music, doing something that we love. And I hope that you will find something today that you love to help raise your vibration, to be true and be you. And this is our last broadcast for 2017. We're ending the alphabet with Z for ZEAL. And I have some new things coming up in 2018 for Flip It Friday. It's going to look a little different and be a little different. So tune in next Friday to find out some more about some of the changes. Mom, I am so glad that you got to be joining us today. Alamata say, oh, thank you, Alamata. That was so kind of you. Kathy saying she wants to bundle up and walk every day. Joe said more balance in his life. And Kathy said, or excuse me, Tammy said, suddenly I want a strawberry daiquiri. You encouraged Tammy.
But virgin strawberry daiquiri.
Yeah, so
no booze.
Mom has no booze in hers. So I will definitely give Mom a hug. And I just wish each of you a happy, healthy, and prosperous 2018. And much love to each of you. Mom, can we give them a kiss? Are you ready? Mwah! Love to you all. Take good care. Bye-bye.